My name is Ralph Piacquadio, and I am Chief of Design for Thunder over Louisville for the Zambelli Fireworks Company. We think the bridge is such an integral part of the show, and really, it wouldn't be Thunder over Louisville without the bridge. We've gone to great lengths to determine and custom build product for up there, launch mechanisms for up there. So I personally can't see a Thunder over Louisville without the bridge. The full rainbow effect, I was just reviewing that the other night, the 2000 version. I saw the full rainbow effect on the bridge. In 2018, which was our first year designing, myself and David Hunter, my associate, it was our first year designing Thunder for Zambelli. It's been a wish for a long time. It's been on my bucket list for sure, but we did the full rainbow in 2018. Not only do we do it on both sides of the bridge, but we also did it from the barges. And I did not see it when I reviewed the Thunder 2000. I did not see it on the barges. I did see it on the bridge. So yeah, it's certainly one of the favorite effects. It's almost like a tradition. It goes with a waterfall that we found out was a huge tradition. So yes, the rainbow, full bridge, and probably barges will return. A lot. There's different products that we use. Some are there's thousands and thousands of single shells, and a shell is just that. It goes into a launch tube. There's a charge that sends it into the air, 300 up to 600 feet in the air, and of course then it explodes. It detonates into the pretty stars and colors and whistles that you see in the show. There are also multiple shot devices that we use. We call them kits. We also call them cake boxes. Those are on the barges and on the bridge, many. There's a full tractor trailer just of that product. And those are multi-shots. They can shoot anything. They can have 500 shots in them all the way down to 10 shots in them. So I think, if you add it all up, each individual charge, each individual item that creates an effect in the sky, it's probably tens of thousands. On site, it takes a week. It takes a week with about 1,000 man hours down there, and that's just once we arrive in Louisville. That doesn't count the times that we've come down for meetings, met with Coast Guard, et cetera, sponsorships, of course, as well as you guys, the organizers. It's we're constantly making trips there whenever it's needed, and but once we arrived with all the semis, then it takes about a week to set it up. That's a little bit of everything. I mean, you have, there's some of the obvious stuff that, if the song is about blue, we're going to be blue sky or whatever it might be. But that's more rudimentary. Where it really is, it comes down to the passion for the song. Is it a fun song? Is it a dynamic song? So you try to match not only the colors, but the effects. Whether you have other effects such as whistles and scattering and cross sets and things like tourbillons that spin and then explode in the sky. So, are you trying to create, as a designer, you're saying to yourself, am I feeling elegant here? Or am I feeling a lot of fun, a lot of noise, some mayhem, dancing, that type of thing? It's really a development of, passions over the years, not only for the fireworks and for the venue, because that's very important as well, but obviously for the music. The soundtrack is so important. Not only is it important to turn things on, it's important to turn things off. There are breaks when, we'd love the fireworks just to click right off, like turning off a light switch, because maybe the song ends very abruptly. Maybe it's just a quick voice, or maybe there's a cymbal hit. Getting the fireworks to turn off with the music is very, very effective. Sometimes difficult, but very effective. It leads you into the next song, and steps you out of the mood that you were just in. Semi-trailers, many of them for Louisville. Once the design and the script is written, then we're going to take the products, gather them, and we have to be very careful. You just can't load everything into boxes, because now you have a whole semi-load of boxes you wouldn't know what to do with. The scripting programs, the applications that we work with help us sort them, help us label them, help us box them. So if we're working on barge 6, position 2, 6-inch caliber shells, those boxes are all matched accordingly. So we know exactly where to find them. The last thing you have time for is just randomly looking for boxes. You don't have time for that on a site. So once all that work is assembled at the plant, everything's boxed and sorted and loaded on the tractor trailers in a specific sort order that we know that we're going to work on in Louisville, then it's just a question of rolling those semis, rolling the parade to Louisville. From a size and scope, again, it's right up there with all of the marquee shows. Thunder's very important to us, and let me speak from a personal standpoint on the design side. Again, it's been something that's on my bucket list, and when we had an opportunity to take it on with for Zambelli Fireworks in 2018. We weren't looking anywhere past 2018, but now it's part of our psyche, part of our makeup, and we think of it all the time, and we're constantly talking about it. So it's 12 months a year for us. It's a 12-month a year love affair. We really hold that show very, very important.